Getting a degree has always been a hurdle for finding a high-paying job. And on top of that, going to college could take you years out of the workforce, and a degree can cost you as much as $100,000. But I found some sectors that having a degree is not required for getting a job. And this is helpful, especially if you don't have the time to take a break or the money to pay for college. Now, the average salary for someone without a degree is around $37,000, so these are a few professions that could help. Let's start things off with the trades. Now, this is often associated with blue-collar workers, but effectively what this is are professions that are skilled in manual labor. Think about electricians, plumbers, carpenters, even technicians. And depending on the location, these jobs are always in high demand. And you can get started in these by entering an apprenticeship or going to a vocational school. These methods help you gain hands-on experience for a job that often requires a certification. And remember, this is a wide industry, so if you're considering this path, make sure you explore the different options. And look into the local demand of the profession and try to find something that aligns with whatever interest you have. And as far as income, let's take a look at a carpenter, for example. Now, it's not uncommon to see a rate of around $30 to $50 an hour, and according to the data, the average salary is around $60,000 a year, and that's over 60% above the national average. And here's a list of some of the jobs that are in this sector. Now, the next profession is going to be IT. And with the tech-driven era that we've lived in over the past decades, IT has been a goldmine for most opportunities, especially with all of the options of self-studying and free coursework online. These can help you getting into entry-level IT positions all the way up to software development and cybersecurity. And one of the best things about IT is that it's globally flexible, and a lot of the companies or positions allow you to work from home. And one of the best things about this, if you're not currently in IT, is the changing landscape. As the technology is changing, so are the skills that are required. And this is good news for you. You could pick up skills as the technology rolls out. And if you don't think this is possible with free online courses like Harvard's CS50, this is an online course taught by Harvard, and it covers everything beginners need to know about computer science. And there's plenty of testimonials about students finishing it and getting jobs as a junior engineer just by this course. So don't be afraid of exploring the different possibilities and finding what you enjoy. And taking a look at the salaries, an entry-level network administrator gets paid around $65,000. That's over 70% above the national average. And here's a list of some of the job titles that you could look into. And if IT is a sector that you consider boring, you can always get creative with arts. Now, stereotypically, arts is about 50-50 with making money or nothing, but it depends on what sector you're in. But what you need to do is modernize your creative capabilities for the current day. This includes things like digital design, video editing, graphic design, and other things like social media marketing. Effectively, what you have to do is showcase your capabilities with modern requirements that are solving clients' issues. And you can even create new jobs, like when drones became super cheap, people were buying them and taking pictures for real estate agents to sell. Or becoming all-in-one movie studios, because the same person is able to now record, edit, and distribute their work. But taking a look at the average salary of a digital designer is around $73,000. And that's nearly double the national average, so it's safe to say that if you're getting that, you're well off compared to most people. And here's a list of some of the job titles in this sector. Now, sales is another avenue, especially if you're charismatic and good with overall communication with people. And this includes finding leads for people to sell or even selling directly to clients or businesses. But this is a career where if you don't do well, it's all on you. Because oftentimes, most sales jobs are directly linked with commission, so it's all based on your performance. So theoretically, the sky's the limit. It all depends on what you could sell. But this is overall the concept of what people want and how to sell it to them. But taking a look at the average median salary of someone like a real estate agent, it's around $65,000. And that's 75% above the national average. But remember, this job is all on you, so theoretically there's no limit. Now, before I get into this last one, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more content like this. But this last one that I wanted to get into was transportation and logistics. Now, to oversimplify this entire industry, this is getting things from A to B. This will include jobs like postal, trucking, even the back-end logistics support of equipment and management. Because remember, logistics effectively keep things moving, so jobs and supply are key. Proper training and understanding of experience, you can make some serious money. For getting into things like trucking, you'll need a commercial driver's license, but there are schoolhouses that will not only help you get your CDL, but they'll help you get a job after you graduate. But if you don't want to get into delivery, maybe this will change your mind. UPS drivers, which I think are one of the most underrated professions, can make as much as $170,000. And that's a job that comes with full benefits. And remember, that's a job that doesn't require a degree. Now, these were just some professions and industries that you could take advantage of if you don't have a degree. But not needing a degree to qualify for a job is one thing, and needing a degree to compete against other people for the same position is a different discussion. Because at the end of the day, the ultimate trifecta for getting a job is experience, education, and who you know. But after you get your income up with one of these jobs, don't forget to take advantage of automating and tracking your finances, which I talked about in this video, so feel free to check it out and stay tuned for more content.